everyone, welcome. I'm Audrey McLaughlin, creator of Customer Service from the Heart and founder and CEO of McLaughlin Sales Group LLC. Thank you for joining me today for Module 1 of Boosting Morale in Your Office. Let's get started today with why this is important. And so I want to talk about the two main reasons that increasing the morale or maintaining happy peeps is important. One is increased productivity. Happy people work harder, they're more productive, and really they go above and beyond what is required of them. And those are the kind of people you want working for you and working with you, and also working with your customers or patients. Number two is better energy. And I'm not going to go all out in woo-woo land about energy, but we all know that you can feel tension when you walk into a room. That's why they say you could cut the tension with a knife. And energy, be it good or bad, can be felt the minute you walk into a business. So you might not notice the positive energy, but you definitely notice the negative. And you really want your customers, your patients to experience a positive energy when they come into your office or clinic. And that way they leave there thinking that they are thankful that the office staff was thankful they were there, that they really cared about them, and that it was a place that they wanted to come back to the next time they needed something. So you want your patient to know and feel that you and your staff are thankful they are there, and you can do that with a better, more positive energy. So how do you achieve these things? There's a few ways to improve or maintain morale. You can use increased recognition. Increased recognition is super fast to implement. It's inexpensive, cheaper, free, simple to do. Two of my favorite things to implement are the Shining Star Award and the Employee of the Week or Month. And I would even take the Employee of the Week or Month even further and do an Employee of the Year, which is sort of the superstar of all those Employees of the Week or Month. So there's a few tangible items you can do to show your staff the increased recognition. You want to give them an up-close parking spot. That's a great reward. A coffee shop gift card, $5 or less. Shining Star lapel pins is a great one. And what you do is laminate a colorful piece of construction paper for them to place behind their badge. And as they earn Shining Star lapel pins, which are very inexpensive, you pin it to the construction paper and it's displayed behind their name badge. And this gives them a little reminder, something to be prideful about. And a lot of times people will ask them, well, what'd you get all those awards for? And it just reminds them of the recognition they receive and increases their morale. Another option, if you do the Employee of the Week or Month, is to place a plaque in the office and then add people's names to it. Make sure you give out certificates. And another fun thing to do is have a little trophy made, or a big trophy, and let whoever is the reigning Employee of the Month keep that in their work area or on their desk. Another thing to do to make sure you're maintaining or increasing the morale in your office is to encourage social connections. Again, this is fast to implement, inexpensive, can be cheap or free. And the reason why you want to do it is that people who feel they're part of a group are more satisfied and they're more productive. It's important for developing leaders and mentorship, because when people have a social connection, they ask questions and they find out who their role models are in the clinic, and they pattern their behavior after their leaders. Easy to implement. You could do picnic lunches. One of my favorites is picnic lunches on Fridays. You could do group skill and team building development like Customer Service from the Heart. I'll point out that it needs to be group development. It's important, of course, for each specialized person in your office to do skill development, but it's also important to come together as a group and do something fun or meaningful like Customer Service from the Heart, something they can all benefit from in their duties. Another thing you could do is happy hour, and it doesn't have to be alcoholic beverages happy hour. Make sure you send out an invitation, including a start and an end time. Make sure they don't feel pressured, so that if they're not somebody who consumes alcohol, that they have to. So you might call it, a happy hour, come have, a Coke float with us, or, you could go to a happy hour at a fast food restaurant if you wanted to. The point is to get everybody together and have them chatting in a situation where they're outside of work and can build that social connection. Next up, one of the great ones is to have fun with theme days. Again, very quick to implement. This one happens to be completely free. It kind of includes the patients and the customers if you're in a business where they come into your office. And usually the smiles last all day or for a few days. The way to implement this is to have one full week of themes. So usually when we implement this in office, we have them do one full week of themes, Monday through Friday, and then we have them continue a theme day once a month, continuing on as long as they choose. You could do sports, superheroes, holidays. We did hearts for Valentine's Day. We did dresses at your favorite country for Earth Day. We've done all sorts of ideas, and just get creative. May is National Inventors Month, so you could come dressed as your favorite inventor. The last one we're going to talk about today is feeding them. It's a great way to boost morale. People gather and share around food. It's quick to implement. We've got two options. We've got the good option, which we'll talk about first, and then the better option. So the good option, if you need to put something together fast, is have a meal together. Have the office leadership or the office purchase lunch for the staff and have it all together. Staff can feel more appreciated with a thoughtful gesture like this. But I understand in very large offices, it's not always in the budget to buy lunch for all of your employees on a monthly basis. So the better option that gets people more involved is to have a potluck dinner, or a potluck lunch in this case. You could base it on a theme, or you could just have people bring their favorite dishes. The key here is to make sure everybody wants to participate. And when I first released this information, I was told, I had a commenter that said they would feel uncomfortable working for a place that forced them to cook because they just weren't cooks. It's important here to make sure, as I said, that everybody participates. So you don't have to cook something. You can have people buy a pre-made dish and bring it. Somebody could be in charge of drinks or providing the paper plates or cups. And you even want to include people who may not financially be able to participate. If going to the dollar store and purchasing silverware for the staff is too much for them, then allow them to arrange the buffet table or arrange the tables in the break room so that they've contributed in some way and feel included. So thanks for watching. That's it for boosting morale in your office. If you have a question, please leave it below and we will answer it. And be sure and sign up for our newsletters to see modules 2 and 3 on boosting morale in your clinic or office. We'll dive deeper with ways to increase and maintain your morale to transform your clinic, your team, your office long term. You can sign up for that newsletter over there on the right. Thanks everyone. Bye.